boys and girls, welcome back to Mrs. Henkelman's classroom. So yesterday we said that we are learning about our country, and I asked you what are some things you know about our country, the United States of America. And I was doing some research, and you know what? I found out that we have a whole bunch of people living in the United States. Do you know how many? 317,614,000 people. Whoa, that is a lot. In fact, we're the third biggest country in the whole entire world. Pretty cool, huh? So I was just reading my illustrated dictionary here, trying to find out some facts about the United States of America. Let's go find out more in our story for today, okay? Come with me. All right, boys and girls, let's learn some new vocabulary words that we're going to hear in our story today. Our first word is purpose. The purpose of something is the reason it is made or used. So the reason for a pencil box is to hold the pencils. What is the purpose of a coat? I think the purpose of a coat is to keep us warm. Do you agree? I wonder what the purpose of a chair is. Can you find a chair in your house? What's the purpose of it? Why do you think it was made? Why don't you go ahead and tell one of your brothers or sisters, or maybe your mom and dad, what the purpose of a chair is? You can pause it if you need to. I'm going to go on to the next one. Our next word is connect. Oh, look at this little girl. I wonder what she's connecting. When you connect two things, you put them together. I can connect pieces of yarn by tying them together. Oh, so she's connecting the pieces of yarn. Have you ever made a friendship bracelet by connecting some pieces of string together? What do you connect to a dog's collar before you take the dog for a walk? I know I connect my dog's leash to his collar before he goes for a walk. But I have to tell you, my little dog Opie, he does not like walks, so he doesn't like his leash being connected to his collar. So that word was connect, putting together, connect. Our last word is careful. To be careful is to pay close attention to what you are doing or saying. The teacher was careful when he put staples into the stapler. Look at, he's holding it carefully so he doesn't smash his fingers. Why don't you think about a time when you were very careful? Here's my time. I was very careful when Lucy was a teeny tiny baby. I had to hold her head in my hands like this so that it wouldn't flop out of my arms. When was a time that you were careful? Can you tell your parent or your brother or sister a time you were careful? Remember, our words that we learned today are purpose, the reason for something, connect, putting together, and careful, doing something while paying very close attention to it. Well, boys and girls, I'm just going to read from the floor for you today because why not? So we talked about traveling yesterday. Remember, traveling is to move from one place to another. And I know a lot of us aren't traveling right now, so we're going to travel through this story. Here we go. This story is called The Best of the West. I love this picture. It's so cool. What do you know about the American West? We live in the American West. So you might have seen some of these places before. The American West is the left part of our country. The American West is a special place to visit in our country. It has exciting cities, high mountains, and amazing wildlife. Let's take a tour of our 4 famous spots in the West. Do you know the word a crack deep in the ground with a river at the bottom? It's what we have that our big bridge in our town goes over. So I'll say it again. A crack deep in the ground with a river at the bottom. Do you know what that's called? It's called a canyon. Now, the Grand Canyon is a huge canyon in Arizona. Many people visit this national park each year. Visitors can enjoy the view or hike down the canyon. Some people raft on the Colorado River and look at wildlife. One animal is the California condor, the largest flying bird in North America. North America is the continent or the land that the United States is on. Where am I? If you hike the canyon, be careful of the weather. It might be cold at the top, but the temperature at the bottom can be 100 degrees. So it's cold up here where these people are, but down all the way, see that big crack in the land? There's a river down there. That's the Colorado River. It can be 100 degrees down there. Whew, so hot. So this was the Grand Canyon. We traveled there just by reading about it. Here's the next place we're going. Ooh, I wonder if some of you have been here. Where in the West can you see bison, moose, and grizzly bears? And where can you see a natural fountain that sprays water more than 100 feet in the air? That's like as tall as our school. These are in Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone was the very first national park in the United States. It is an amazing place to explore. So if you didn't know what bison were, I'm going to zoom in on this picture here. So these things right here, we also have called them buffalo before. I think they're the same thing. So these are bison. If you don't know what a moose or a grizzly bear is, you might be able to ask your parents to look it up for you on the internet. Under the ground of Yellowstone is hot, liquid rock. Wait, liquid rock? Wait, isn't that like lava? Oh my goodness. Yellowstone is covered with spots where hot water, mud, and steam push up from underground. These areas are called hot springs. Pools of hot water bubble up from underground. Yellowstone also has hundreds of geysers, more than any other place on Earth. Geysers are like hot springs that erupt with steam and hot water. The Old Faithful geyser erupts about 20 times a day. It sprays water high into the air. So I bet you've already figured out. This right here is called a geyser. And I think this one is the one that they were just talking about, Old Faithful. It shoots water up high into the air. And do you see all this steam coming out? It means it's really hot underneath. Have you ever heard of the word safari? On a safari, you travel through the land and look at animals. Yellowstone is a great place in the United States to go on a safari. As you drive through the park, you will see bison, bears, moose, and elk up close. That means you get to see them closer than you usually do. If you're lucky, you may even spot a wolf or a bald eagle. So far we've been to the Grand Canyon, and then we traveled to Yellowstone National Park. Let's see where we're going next. Oh, Seattle. This looks a lot different than the Grand Canyon and Yellowstone. That's the Grand Canyon again. Hold on. The Yellowstone National Park and the Grand Canyon. Seattle is a city. Let's find out what's so special about the city. Now we will travel north to the city of Seattle, Washington. From different spots in the city, you can see a strange white building, this one right here, poking up high into the sky like a giant needle. This is the Seattle Space Needle. The Space Needle is 605 feet tall. It's like a lot of our schools. Which is taller than most buildings. It looks like an object from outer space. And by a lot of our schools, like if we stacked our school on top of our school and then again and again and again, it'd probably be like 6 of them. What? You might wonder at the purpose of this building. It was built for the 1962 World's Fair, an important event that happened in Seattle. The fair's planners wanted to build something new and different. They wanted people to say, "Wow," when they saw the building. The Space Needle is made of concrete. To make the underground base, or its foundation, 467 cement trucks poured concrete for an entire day. That's a lot of concrete. Now let's head to the top of the needle. A quick ride to the top. A quick ride in the elevators will get you there in less than a minute. At the top, you can see the entire city of Seattle. You can also see natural sights such as Lake Washington and Mount Rainier. Finally, you can eat at the moving restaurant. It moves slowly in a circle to show people the whole view of the city. I guess that city is pretty cool to talk about. Not every city has a big Space Needle in the middle, huh? Okay, this is our last place we get to travel to in this story. These two pictures look a little similar. They both look like they're part of a city instead of part of nature, like we learned about in Yellowstone and the Grand Canyon. I wonder what this is. Let's find out. The final stop on our tour is a famous bridge in the state of California. Can you guess what it is? Here's a hint. It is bright orange. It's the Golden Gate Bridge. When it first opened, it was the longest bridge in the world, almost 1 mile. That's like from here to the hospital, from our school to the hospital. That's a long ways, or maybe even further. We'll have to measure that. The Golden Gate Bridge is the boat entrance to San Francisco Bay from the Pacific Ocean. For cars, walkers, and bicyclists, the bridge is a way to connect. That means get two things to come together. The city of San Francisco with other places in California. Many people cross the bridge to get to and from work every day. The first thing you might notice about the Golden Gate Bridge is its color. Yeah, not every bridge is bright orange, huh? The color is called International Orange. The orange color was chosen to fit in with the bay's natural beauty. Some people wanted to use different colors. For instance, the U.S. Navy wanted the bridge to be black and yellow so that it would stand out. What do you think of the orange color? You like it? Since it was built, the Golden Gate Bridge has closed only 3 times. People built the bridge to last a very long time. This incredible bridge turned 75 years old in 2012. That is much older than me. So let's go over where we traveled to in this story. First, we traveled to Yellowstone, right? Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me see if I can have Barry, who is listening right over there, help us with putting these in order. Oh, Barry. Oh, Barry. Oh, here I am. Oh, all right. I have our friend Barry here. Hello, everybody. It's me, Barry. He's going to help us put our pictures in order of where we traveled to first, second, third, and last. So, Barry, what do you think we did first? Well, I know it was part of nature, and so I'm looking over here at these two pictures, Yellowstone or the Grand Canyon. I think it was the Grand Canyon. Let's see if he's right. There should be a number 1 on the back if he got it right. Oh, there is. Okay. Barry, do you think you can move it over for me? Sure can. Here we go. Number 1. Okay. All right, let's take the Golden Gate Bridge out from behind him. There we go. Okay. Barry, which one do you think goes next? Well,
I think so. Nature. I remember I went nature, nature, city, city. So the only other nature one left is this one. Yellowstone National Park? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's flip it over and see if he's right. Oh, number 2. Yep, he was right. Barry, go ahead and put it in second place for us. Man, I'm doing awesome. Yes, you are, Barry. High five. Good job. Okay, now let's see what we have here. Oh, they're falling over. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Now, I know if you guys were in class with me, you'd probably be laughing at me right now. That's okay. You can laugh at home too. All right. So it looks like, Barry, we have, go ahead and tell us which ones. So we have the Grand Canyon, Yellowstone National Park, the Space Needle, and Golden Gate Bridge. Okay. So do you need to make any more changes, Barry? Well, let's see. We had nature, nature, city, city. Grand Canyon, Yellowstone, Space Needle, and the Golden Gate Bridge. Well, I remember reading about the Golden Gate Bridge last, so I'm going to leave that one there. Space Needle is city, so that means it goes right in between nature and city for the order. I think we got it right. Okay, Barry, let's check. We should have Space Needle saying number 3. Oh, yep, you're right. Okay, now let's check to make sure that the Golden Gate Bridge says 4. You're right. Wow, good job, Barry. He rocked that, didn't he, boys and girls? Okay, here we go. So, Barry, can you tell the kids the order of the places we traveled to in the West? Sure thing. Okay, don't forget to use sequence words like first, second, third. Okay. Here we go. First, we went to the Grand Canyon. Second, we went to Yellowstone National Park. Third, we went to the Space Needle. Fourth, we went to the Golden Gate Bridge. Ta-da! Very good, Barry. Okay, if you didn't give Barry a round of applause yet, I think now would be a really good time. Thanks, Barry.
Today we are going to learn a new letter. That's right, 2 letters in 2 days. Here we go. We have our friend Harry to help us out today. Say hi, Harry. Hi, Harry. No, remember, you're supposed to say hi. Hi. Okay, Harry, I want you to tell me what these words are and then tell me the first sound at the beginning of each word. Okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Zucchini. You're right. Zucchini. What does zucchini start with? Zzz, like a bumblebee. You're right. Good job, Harry. Okay, zucchini. Ooh, I love this place. I think I can read it. Zoo. Oh, you're right, Barry. Good job. This is a zoo. What's the first sound of zoo? Zoo. Good job, Barry. Okay, last one. Let's flip it the right side. Nope. This is the right side. Yep. Okay. What's this a picture of, Barry? Zip. 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 Zipper. You're right, Barry. This is a zipper. Zzz is the first sound in zipper. You want to know a funny story, Barry? My daughter Lucy, she's almost 2. She calls these a slipper. Isn't that funny? So funny. Thanks, Barry. Okay, Barry, we're going to have the kids blend some words. Are you ready? Maybe you guys could help Barry learn what these words are. Are you ready? Yay! Okay, here we go. Y-a-l. Yell. Good job. When I point to you, remember that's when you get to say the word, just like in class. Here we go. Z-o-n.
Zone. Good job. Z, oo, Zoom. Yep. Y, at. Yet. Good job. Yard. Yard. Yum. Well done. Good job. Now it's time to blend some words over on our board. All right, boys and girls, it's time to blend. Here we go. First sound. Sound. You're right. Zzz. Next sound. Good. Now let's blend it. Good. My turn. Z, ah, za. Last sound. Sound. Good. Blend it. Good. My turn. Z, ap, zap. Now we're going to take away this z sound. We are going to put the y sound, the y sound in. Let's blend it. Ready? Your turn, and then it will be my turn. Go. Okay, now my turn. See if you got it right. Y, ap, yap. Good. Yap. How I've heard yap is yap, 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 yap. Like yapping like a little dog. Yap, 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 yap. Kind of like barking. Or somebody might be yapping, as in they're talking a lot. Good blending. Okay, boys and girls, here's how we make an uppercase Z. We start at the top, straight line to the right, slant line to the left, straight line to the right. There's my uppercase Z. Do you see how if I was able to draw a line from the top to the bottom, it would kind of make a box? I'm going to try that again. Ready? Starting at the top, straight line to the right, slant line to the left, straight line to the right again. I'm making sure that this slanting line doesn't go too far out and that this straight line doesn't go too far out either. Oops, there you go. That doesn't look like a Z, does it? Let's try fixing it. There we go. Now I've got it in that little box. They're lined up the top to the bottom so that it looks like a Z. Now please make sure you don't leave your little box lines there. Otherwise that'll look a little funny. Okay, lowercase z looks the same except it starts in the middle. Straight line right, slant line left, straight line right. Start in the middle. Straight line right, slant line left, straight line right. One more. Start in the middle, straight line right, slant line left, straight line right. Okay, now it's your turn. Go make some beautiful uppercase and lowercase z's for me. Can you do 10 of each? Find paper, find a whiteboard, find something nice that you can write on. All right, ready, set, go. Very good. Okay, before I leave you, can you tell me the rest of our sight words? I'm going to mix in what and this. You can say those two words louder. Here we go. Here. Me. Said. The. Want. Of. Little. Like. You. See. Have. With. He. This. We. They.
My. Whoops. I. R. 2. Do. What? Say it louder, it's our word. What is? Can. A or a. 4. She. Was. Last one. Go. Very good job, boys and girls. I'll see you tomorrow. I just want to remind you that I think you are each special, smart, and talented. Love, Mrs. H. See you tomorrow.